All right, let me just start this off by saying I am terrible. No, I am notoriously bad at predictions. I once predicted that Rocky would die in Creed 2. So, yeah. But when it comes to WandaVision, this one feels right. I feel good about this one. It's a little out there, but here we go.
Everyone's talking about how this WandaVision series might be Marvel Studios' play on the House of M, right? The House of M comic book story. And in that story, at the very end, she utters the phrase, "No more mutants." And I've talked about this before, but we don't have any mutants. So even if this is similar to that story, we don't have any mutants to get rid of. And I've heard people talk about, like, well, maybe she'll utter something like something that makes mutants exist, right? Like, bring me mutants. I don't know, something ridiculous like that. But as I'm watching this, I'm like, this doesn't seem like House of M. Like, a lot of this, yeah, maybe there's some themes there, but a lot of it is derived from the Wanda and Vision or Scarlet Witch and Vision series in the comics. I think it's kind of a mishmash of all of them. But today, when I was thinking about it, I think I figured something out. So, you know how there's been leaked set photos from the Spider-Man 3 film, which we don't even know what the title is yet. Well, in those photos, and everyone keeps talking about this, in the background, there are missing persons photos, and it's all children. It's all missing children, okay? And I haven't heard anyone else talk about this theory at all. So hopefully I'm the first one saying it, but if not, oh well. The point is, I haven't heard it anywhere, but it came to me today. I think that the way this kind of turns out, the way that Marvel Studios does their version of House of M, since we don't have any mutants, is I think at the end of this WandaVision series, Wanda will not have her kids back. I mean, I don't know where they'll be, but I think that it ends with her not having her kids back. And I think that in her grief, and like I said, this, I'm predicting it for the WandaVision show, but this could also happen later. This could happen in the connected, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness film. But I think somewhere in this storyline, she is going to utter the phrase, "No more children." And I don't know exactly how that'll come to pass. I think that she'll be so torn up with grief and anger and whatever else is going on and not being able to get her kids, or maybe the kids will not survive. I don't know. Maybe it'll turn out that they don't exist at all, but something will anger her to the point where she says, "No more children." And I think that's where all the children are in Spider-Man 3. That's what happened to them. That's why there's all these missing children signs. And that, like I said, could be complete BS. I could be way off on this. But it just clicked to me. It made sense. If they do the House of M storyline in any fashion, that could be how they're going to do it. No more children. And so in the Doctor Strange film and in the Spider-Man film, which I can't remember which one comes first at this point, but I think it's Spider-Man. I think it's the Spider-Man film. I think that we're going to be dealing with missing children throughout that entire film, and I think it's going to be resolved with the Multiverse of Madness. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do think that Marvel Studios is going to do their twist on House of M by using the children in place of mutants. This whole series has been, pushing this idea of children, and it's about the children, and everything's about the children. I think that's what's going on here. I think it's going to play a major part going forward. And I think that Wanda is going to make the children of the world, or at least a portion of them, disappear or go somewhere where, their parents can't find them, maybe to another reality. I don't know. But I think she's basically going to banish the children using her words. And maybe it's, not even intentional. Maybe she's not trying to make every child disappear, but she utters that phrase, and the power of that combined with whatever is going on with Agatha Harkness. I don't know. But I think that's what happens. Anyway, that's my prediction. So, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. I thought Rocky was going to die in Creed 2. So.
All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy videos like this, here's what I do on this channel. Every day, I try to pick a random topic, something that I'm interested in, and hopefully others are as well. It's usually entertainment or pop culture related, but sometimes I dive into other things as well. Anyway, if that's something that you can vibe with, something that you would like to get something new and interesting, hopefully interesting, in your feed every day, then please subscribe for more, or you can favorite or follow the Daily BS podcast if you are cool with audio format only. Thanks again for listening. If you decide to stick around, then I will talk to you again tomorrow. Thanks.